You're not welcome to the live. We were just live on Instagram. I hope some of you have come over here to enjoy it. The signal may be garbage, but we are monetized on this platform, and whatever is extra left over after the basic needs to run this channel are met, we will get better and more equipment to run down in the music room downstairs, so that we could stream properly and get some more entertaining graphics and a steady signal down here. But until then, I won't be able to do that. So your viewership is appreciated. Your memberships, if any of you are members, your supers are all appreciated. They're not required to enjoy this channel, but they are appreciated. If you watch through the ads, thank you. And if you enjoy this content and want to see more of it, leave it in the comments below. Let me know in the community tabs as well. Members do get member-only lives on Fridays. You get early access to videos when I upload them, and you get some videos that are just for members only. With all that stuff advertised, let's get to the chicken and get to the pianos. If you have any comments that you want to ask about, questions you want to ask about Uncle Harley that I haven't gotten to in videos, or maybe I did and you don't understand them quite well, you need more of an explanation, now is the time to interact with me and ask those questions, and I'll answer them here on live. But if you do have questions that I'm not answering, I don't see your comment, then you can go over to my playlist, and I have everything organized per category with Kentucky Fried Chicken lore, present day, recipe info, debunking recipes, commonly asked questions, and videos specifically about this family that I could talk about in relation to Colonel Sanders. All right. With that said, we're going to go through a bunch of songs on the piano. If you have any suggestions and I know it, I will play it. Otherwise, just sit back and relax, because this is just a piano live. Hello. No green screen background. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet on the YouTube Live from the phone we use. It's a little different. I got so used to streaming like this on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok anymore. So I'm kind of relearning everything on here. But hello. fact about the Colonel. He had a piano in his basement. Not, I got one in the basement. He had a piano in his home. There's several photos you can see of him standing next to the piano, sitting at the piano, and his wife playing the piano as well. He had a piano. I believe it was a grand piano. It might have been a baby grand piano, but it was a grand looking piano. It was this grand piano, okay? I'll show some photos of it when I could pull it out. Some of my cousins have sent me some photos, and my grandparents had some photos as well of Uncle Harley and his wife Claudia, second wife Claudia, at the piano. So, don't know who Claudia is. She was a very patient woman. My family got along with her quite well. And we don't know her family, her side of the family that well, but you know Joe Leddington from the fake recipe that was leaked. He's full of crap. We're not too fond of him or his clan, is what I like to call it. But Claudia was a very sophisticated lady. And she knew how to play the piano. So that's why they had a piano in the house. I don't know if Uncle Harley actually played the piano or not, but I know that his wife did. And if he did play it, there are no videos of him playing it in this family that I know of, unless the daughter's family has that. But there are videos and photos of Claudia playing it. I don't know if I could play that or not. My piano is a donor. We have a over 120-year-old piano at my grandparents' that I used to stream on when I lived there. Mine's electric. Let's Mess Around by Ray Charles. Something else you need to know, I don't play anything correctly, but I can make it sound right. Oh, it popped up on your For You page, Tim. Well, thank you for following me here as well. I hope you followed me here. If y'all like all the content that I do, we do streams almost every night, usually video game streams. But I do talk about history throughout those streams, if that's something somebody's interested in watching. I find it very... You hear my nephew upstairs crying. I find it very uncomfortable for me to beg people to go watch those things and beg people to subscribe, turn notifications on. I don't like doing that. I believe if people really want to, they will do it. But if it interests you, I do that stuff every night. I got a lot of videos spanning 10 years on this page that are waiting to be discovered. But again, by watching these things, you're helping fund this page through the ad revenue, through the supers, and through the memberships. This is the only page I have that makes any money, and it doesn't make very much right now. I don't get the views I get on Instagram. Where did you learn piano? When I was an infant, I had this little red piano. This is pre-cancer. I had cancer when I was 8. This was way before that. A little red piano, and I just tap on it a little bit. There are several people in my family that were musically inclined on the Ford side of my family. It is rumored through my birth mother that I'm related to Joan Jett, but I take that with a grain of salt. I'm not sure if I believe it or not because I don't know my birth mother that well. But on the Ford side, you had Vic Damone, who was a very famous Sicilian singer in America. He was up there with Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby. Is it Bing Crosby or Bill Crosby? No, Bill Crosby's hey, Fat Albert guy. Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, that's all the genre and era that Vic Damone was. He died a few years ago in Miami. I didn't live far from him. And my cousins, or not my cousin, yeah, my cousins are musically inclined, and my uncles on the Ford side are musically inclined. They run some music studios and were in some bands themselves. So everything I learned from listening to them, and the music that my grandparents would play, I would listen to that. I had this little piano, started mimicking the sounds, and as the years went on, I started learning how to play by ear. Got in the music class in middle school, and they told me I'll never amount to anything in music in my life because I couldn't follow the sheet music. I could read it, but I couldn't follow it with everyone else in the band. I was always by ear, and I played the trumpet there. They said I wouldn't be good enough for the piano, so they had me on trumpet. So by being on the trumpet, I learned how to read music. Then I transposed that to the piano. And I started teaching myself how to read music on the piano, but I could only do the right hand. I had a music teacher that died in 2020 that she taught me how to separate my hands and play different chords with the left and right hand. And because she did that at my church, it's taken quite a bit of years to learn, and I'm still always learning. I was also friends with it's an old former member of the Casey and the Sunshine Band, Clay Cropper or Kramer. It depends on his stage name, which one to go by. He taught me a lot of things too. You want Hallelujah? If I can remember it, I'll try to do it justice. How's that? A lot of people used to. A lot of people used to listen to me play the piano. I'll go over to the church and I play it during the food pantry. And whenever there was a piano at an airport or out in a public place, I'd sit down and play it. Let people listen to it. I like to play a game with my viewers since there's 5 of you in here. I like to play a song, and when you guys know the song, you comment it, I just switch on to the next one. We just keep going. And if you don't know what it is, you give up and we move on. I like to do that with you folks. So if you don't mind, I'm going to do that. it's Sam Smith. Any guesses? ATP. So I know I'm not the only one. Alright, I'm going to do a little easier one. Anybody know it? You got about 3 more seconds. And then I'll tell you. That would be Stay With Me by Sam Smith. was Gravity Falls. Hey, Goose. I love playing this. Out of that same song you get. Well, good night, gaming. Good to see you here. See ya, Goose. Hello, Skip Redstone. Surely y'all know that one. Now we gotta find the right sound. Not quite there yet. I want Sawtooth. There we are. I want you all to guess what this is. I learned that from watching Monsters vs. Aliens, the opening scene where the president was interacting with the aliens, but he started playing that. I paused it and I rewinded. They actually animated in the actual keys to it. That's how I learned that. That's where I learned that from. Trying to remember how to play that one. I learned a song probably a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, of it's from Stranger Things. I can't think of the theme song, what the name of the song was. Something like that. No, that's not right. Can't remember the notes to it, but I can't remember what the name of it is. Any suggestions before I head out? We've been live for almost 40 minutes playing the piano. I'm probably going to head out soon, and later tonight we will do ghost busting along with Fortnite. But any suggestions? have no suggestions. I have my own. So many sharps and flats in that. With that, I'm going to leave all. We'll see you later tonight. If you have notifications on and you watch our live streams late at night, we'll see you on Ghostbusters and Fortnite. Ciao.